Hello and welcome. Rahul, you're watching me on my YouTube channel of my talks. And if you're watching me consistently, welcome back to my channel. See, whenever I come in front of you, I have a purpose. I want to foster better growth, that you will be always competent enough for each and every opportunity that comes in your way. Because it is essential and important that we keep honing our skills, we keep becoming better. And once we'll have in our mind that in this information age, if we are working on our excellencies, if we are working on assimilating more knowledge and sharpening our blades, honing our skills, we will be competent for each and every opportunity that will come in our way. And that is why we should not left any stone unturned. Because if we will leave any stone unturned, that means somewhere we have compromised ourselves. And I don't want you to compromise. Even the universe knows that if you will put your 100% in anything, initially it might give you profit, it might not give you profit, but after some time, when you will be putting that threshold energy, after surmounting that pressure, you'll get that productivity, and outcomes will be in your favor. And that is what I want to tell you. That don't give hope. Put your 100% and you'll realize that everything is happening in your favor. And it will happen. At least you'll become the person who will be different from his past. And what would be better than that? If you're improving yourself each and every day, you're becoming better, you're transforming your own self, and the metamorphosis that is happening in your character, in your abilities, in your skills, is speaking, is reflecting in your personality, and that is what will be valuable. Because people are valuable, everywhere, whenever you will go, even in business fraternity or in any kind of high status people, they respect excellencies, they respect the status of person, because they know that how much difference you can create, your aura, your standard, your knowledge, your profoundness, your agility, your adeptness, how much difference it can create in business field or the field that they are working in. So that kind of profound experience, if you will be able to build, then only you can bring and change reality for your own self. If you really want to witness a better life, it is essential that you change your lineage, leave a legacy that can be revered for a long time. Even your descendants can applaud and can tell about you better stories, and that is what I want you to leave. If you want to be really better, if you really want to create a standard for your upcoming generation, you have to think something different. You have to create an outcome that can resonate and can give indelible mark in people's mind around. And for that, you have to find better excellences. You have to distinguish yourself from the crowd. And the more effort you will put, you will see that productivity will come. Its implication will certainly change the reality. You have to sharpen yourself. How can you do that? What kind of excellencies I'm talking about? If you are in any industry, then you should focus exactly the tools and functions of that very industry, knowledge of that very industry. You should grab knowledge about that very industry and you try to get excellencies in that very field. Or if you want to just start, if you want to embark on a journey, what you should do? See, communication skill is one of the most important things. Along with that, other soft skills, I call it soft skills, but it is actually technical standard that will define your agility, what you are capable of. Having knowledge of Excels, Microsoft Word, these are becoming nowadays obsolete because a new things has come, and that new thing is nothing different but AI. Yeah, use of artificial intelligence, especially writing good prompts, adding it into your profile, or learning how to execute data and how to segregate and how to organize data in a meaningful way, even in Excel with the help of AI, will certainly boost your career. But communication skill is hard to beat. Even nowadays, people are telling that if you have good communication skill, it is unbeatable quality of yours. So try to improve it. Try to make yourself such a distinguished personality in communication field that whenever you are conversing with any person around you, or trying to give a lecture, or trying to impart knowledge, or trying to disseminate positivity around, whatever discourse you are giving around, if you will articulate it perfectly, if you can enunciate it in a perfect way, and eloquently you can represent yourself, that will be one of the best things. Because impacting people is a great ability, and that is engineered not through your vocal cord, but you know exactly that in spiritual realm your words carries weight. Your word carries weight and your words carry weight. That is what you have to understand. And that is why I'm telling you, if you have extraordinary skills, vocal quality, and if you start penning that, that will be one of the most pragmatic and perfect quality that can be used, and its implications will be really profound. I'm telling you exactly. So don't underestimate the quality of person who have good communication skills, because at the end of the day, if you are going into business industry, you will need closing skills, and your impact, your communication skills, your eloquent representation will certainly give you an ease over others, and that is where you'll prove your outstanding capabilities. So soft skills are hard to beat, and other skills, I told you, learning to analyze, data, analyze data, and data analytical ability. If you have, it will be advanced. It will be a next stage that can add values to your curriculum. That is what I'm telling you. I'm telling you, just transform yourself altogether. Let it be just a step. And later on, if you have good, incisive brain, you just know how to start a business. You can start initially. Initially, you can start MSMEs or any kind of little, venture, and later on, you learn how to convert into private enterprises, how to bring it and scale it up to public enterprises. It is convertible. A little bit of legal issues that can be solved easily. If you want to create your private venture, private limited companies, what you have to present? Two directors you need, dean. For them, dean is required, it can be generated easily. TAN is required, PAN is required, it can be applied easily. Thereafter, for tax purpose, you will be required GST, you can obtain easily online. Thereafter, you have to represent memorandum of association and article of association. Your chartered accountant can finalize it easily, and you have to understand exactly what will be your functions, for what purpose you are defining your company, what will be address, what will be the name of the company. That you can decide easily. And paid up capital, it is not much more in India. Requirement of paid up capital is not much more. For profound company, even for listing, you require a little bit of money. You can raise money from the market. If you can enlist, on a stock exchange, if your private company grows, you can convert it to public companies as well. That facilities is all around, but you have to start somewhere. For that, you need a little bit of accidencies, and you hone that skills. You try to get a better visibility. Once you'll have, propensity and proclivity to learn what will be the useful tools to start and embark on journey of being a businessman, you have to understand exactly all these things and all these little legalities. If you'll be able to learn, you can certainly carry forward your business. I'm telling you that, yeah, you need a little bit of network. Network defines a strong position. I know exactly that if good people and really adept people are getting together, they can create profound business. And that is where we lack. Once we are getting isolated in job opportunities, we are posted in for rural and semi-urban, districts, then what happens? We are not aligned. We are not finding such a network. But if you will be able to find network, real same resonating people with same mindset, you can certainly create wonders. And that is why I'm just asking you, till you don't get that opportunity, just keep honing your skills, keep acquiring knowledge, and once you get that opportunity, try to make a leap, quantum leap, the faith. That is what will transform your ability. I know exactly that you can do that. Nothing can stop you. And once you will have keen understanding, you'll bring your money, and director's money and promoter's money will be invested in your business, and you'll be able to see what are your liabilities, what are your assets, what you're creating, how you're handling the business cycles, how you are bringing sales to it, and raw material, how it can be processed exactly if you're in manufacturing. Otherwise, you can, bring service and business cycles. If you can take look after that, then what is different than that? Nothing is different in business. All you need to understand exactly how to carry forward your balance sheet each and every time in a better state, and how to bring sales. Once you will understand exactly at a particular product, qualityful product you can develop or you can identify for sales purpose. For service, even your services will be better. For service purpose, you are selling services. Then you need that. You will identify all your prospects, where to sell your services or your products, and once your products will be better, it will certainly be sold. But understanding business cycle is important. Understanding how to create and foster a better reality for your own self is important. That will lead you. That will lead you somewhere. Because if you really want to beat all those, poor mindset, And if you really want to come victorious, if you really want to be rich, then riches comes to those who are taking efforts, putting efforts on trying to change their reality. Thank you for listening to me.